super excited to share all of my 2021 beauty and skincare favorites with you guys. It's gonna be a long one, I think, so buckle up and get ready. Let's talk about all of my favorite products from this year. First, I'm gonna start with the one product that's not technically a makeup or skincare product, but it kind of is. And that is the Face Halo. So the Face Halo is the infamous makeup face pad that is reusable, washable, all that good stuff. I have it in this black because I didn't want to get the white and see all of the gross stuff on it, so I got black. Steven and I both use these. I use it to wash my face, to apply toner, to apply my liquid glycolic acid stuff, which I'll share later. So yeah, I use this for everything. It's awesome. I have completely cut out cotton round pads that you just throw away. I'm trying to be more sustainable, so this has been an awesome product this year. So keeping with that skincare theme, next up is the Alpha H Liquid Gold. This stuff has glycolic acid and it is amazing for keeping your skin fresh. I have really dry skin that tends to like build up and create texture. So this stuff perfects the texture of my skin. It is awesome. I use it once or twice a week because my skin is used to it, but it does sometimes cause a tingling sensation, so be warned, but this is awesome. It's got glycolic acid. Wonderful. Highly recommend. It was gifted to me by influencer. This is my second bottle that was gifted, so I was gifted it twice. So I have not actually purchased it, but as second it runs out, you know I will, because I cannot live without this stuff. Next up, and you can tell that this is definitely well used, is the Fresh Rose Hydration, I think it's called oil infused. Yeah, deep hydration oil infused serum. Like I said, it is very well used. This is something that I purchased on my own. It was not gifted, it was not recommended. I just decided to purchase it and I love it. I love serums. This one is really nice. I know that people tend to shy away from oil products, but as someone that has extremely dry skin, I need it. So if you don't like oils, I'm sorry, but this, if you do, highly, highly recommend. You're gonna notice that there's a lot of fresh rose products in here, and that's because it's just a really great skincare line. I love it. So next up is the Rose Deep Hydration Face Toner. This stuff, I originally bought the little size to try it, fell in love with it. Even Steven uses this every single day because we both have issues with redness in our skin, so absolutely love this toner. It's gentle. The rose petals just give it a nice, aesthetic touch. The scent is light. It just smells like roses. It's so luxurious. I just love it. So yeah, Rose Deep Hydration Face Toner. Continuing with my Fresh Rose skincare line. I haven't been using the serum, and I'll tell you why in a little bit, but I still do love it, and I still use it kind of back and forth with another product, which I will mention in a bit. But yeah, definitely love everything that Fresh Rose line has to offer. And continuing with my last Fresh Rose product, this was gifted to me by influencer. It's actually been gifted to me a long time ago, and it's still going, but this is the Fresh Rose Petal Soft Lip Cream. As someone that is a mouth breather at night because of my allergies, this stuff is absolutely incredible. You can see just how much I've used in there, and it's still going. I've had this, I think, for like a year. It's been a long time. But yeah, this stuff, I use it every single night, every single morning. It sits right by my bed. I cannot go without it. I highly recommend. Really, really love it. So I think this was in my beauty and skincare favorites last year, but it's still my go-to moisturizer, the only one I use, and that is the Tatcha Water Cream. And this is a fun, pretty value size that has little flowers on it, but same thing goes. This is just the best moisturizer. It's gentle, it smells lovely, it's light, the texture is amazing. I cannot recommend this more. And this was never gifted to me. This is something I randomly bought on a whim. And I think this is the 4th or 5th time I've repurchased it, and I repurchased the value size. I need this stuff. I can't go without it. So highly, highly recommend the Tatcha Water Cream. Now, I know I mentioned how there was another product that kind of stole the thunder of my Fresh Rose Serum, and that would be this. That's the Gizu Honey Infused Face Oil. It was brand new this year. They just launched it not too long ago. You can tell I've already been using it quite a lot. This stuff, I have nothing but amazing things to say about this stuff. I cannot believe this product exists. First of all, Gizu is just amazing, and I'll talk about more of her products when I get to hair care, but this oil for your face is incredible. It gives me the most dewy, glowy skin I've ever had in my life. It's all natural oils from her bee garden. So in addition to the honey coming from her bee garden, the oils are cold pressed from the flowers and like plants around her bees that help them survive and help them grow. So this is just absolutely incredible. I cannot recommend this enough. I've used it every single day, morning and night, since it arrived, and I will continue to do so forever. It's just an incredible product. And I will mention the texture, if you're worried about a face oil, the texture is unlike anything. It just melts into my skin. It feels so good. And if you can't tell, this is definitely my #1 product of 2021. I absolutely love this. It's incredible. You've got to try it. So I think that concludes all the skincare for my 2021 beauty and favorites. So let's move on to the makeup. So the big one for this year is the KKW palette. This is the Classic Eyeshadow Palette. There's some of the shades for you. This has been my go-to. I've been streaming on Twitch, and this is what I use every single day. I use these 2 shades right here every single day, every time I do my makeup. That's what's on my face right now. This is just a great everyday, like, neutral eyeshadow palette. It's got a couple of fun colors and glitter in there if you want to get crazy, but I stick to the neutrals. I think, what are the colors I use? The colors I use are Selfish and Calabasas. So those are like my go-to eyeshadows for every time I do my makeup. Like I said, they're on my face today. That's all that's on my eyes, and I just absolutely love it. This is a great palette. Highly recommend. I haven't touched like anything else all year, basically. So that tells you how good this one is. Next up is something I used for the first time this year. I purchased this back in April for my birthday, and it is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade, what shade is this? Creme Brulee. And it's what I'm wearing right now, and it's probably the most natural finishing concealer I've ever used. I put it on with a beauty blender. I put it on without foundation, and I complained to myself for so long that I never had a concealer. I always was jealous of the people that could like just put on concealer under their eyes and like not put foundation, because like for some reason my concealer is never blended right to be like just by themselves without other like products on my face, but this can do it all. I highly recommend this. This is obviously one of like the cult favorites in the beauty community, but I see why. It is fantastic. It blends so naturally and looks like my skin. I cannot recommend it enough. Another skincare product that I was gifted by influencer that I've been loving is the Cryotherapy Charlotte Tilbury eye cream, or eye serum they call it. The main thing that I love about this is the metal applicator that gets nice and cold, and it really does feel really good on your skin, kind of like when you put like a gua sha or a roller in the freezer. It feels like that. So yeah, this is my go-to eye cream right now. In addition to, I still use the Kylie Cosmetics eye cream. That one's like my favorite, but I really do like this one, and the applicator is literally the main reason. It just feels so good to put this on in the morning or at night and feel that icy cool like touch. So that is the Charlotte Tilbury Cryo Recovery Eye Serum. Another makeup product I've been loving is the Hollywood Contour Wand by Charlotte Tilbury. Obviously, these were like sold out everywhere. I haven't got the highlighter or the blush one yet. I need to. It's been sold out everywhere. I cannot find it, but I did finally get the contour wand, and let me tell you, this is the best contour I've ever used. I used to use powder, but because I have dry skin, I switched to a liquid, and oh my gosh, this stuff, I don't know, it's magic. It blends beautifully. Like, I use a beauty blender, it goes on perfectly. It's on my face today. I just love how it blends. It blends so seamlessly into the rest of your makeup. I understand why it's one of the top sellers. It's absolutely fantastic. Another product that you're probably shocked to hear I haven't used until this year is the Anastasia Brow Wiz. And this is obviously a cult favorite. I have it in dark brown. I tried the chocolate at first, I think is what it's called. But it actually was a little too light, so I went to dark brown. But this is something I used for the first time. I bought it for my birthday back in April as well. Was not like gifted or anything. And I fell in love with it. I used to use the NYX fluffy brow pencil thing. I don't know, but this works 1,000 times better. The tiny little tip just makes it so easy to naturally create eyebrows. Like I said, it's my go-to, so it's on my face today. If you can see. I really like the finish that it gives on my eyebrows, and it's so easy to control like where I place the product. So yep, of course, this is no brainer. Everybody loves this. Of course, it's in my favorites this year, but it was my first year trying it, so that's why. Next up, I always struggle with mascaras, and I have so many different ones. I've been gifted a couple, and I I don't know. This was one that I decided, so I love the Tint Idol foundation stick from Lancome. That's my go-to foundation. But I decided to try their Idol Lash Mascara, and this has quickly become one of my favorites. The applicator is like just right for me. I really like when they have these plastic applicators with the really thin bristles that it really gets in there and separates your lashes. Mine tend to clump together and I really can't stand it. I like them to be like nice and fanned out. And so this is a really great mascara that does that without creating heavy clumps, and it just lengthens and curls, and I love it. Really great mascara. My final makeup product is another thing that you guys are probably like, yeah, we know, it's great, we hear it all the time, but it's the Stila Stay All Day eyeliner. This is another like cult favorite product that I tried for the first time, part of that birthday. I did a big Sephora birthday order back in April, and so that's where a lot of these I got to try for the first time. But just look at that precision tip and how nice and neat it looks. This is what's on my face today. Obviously, I've never had an eyeliner that like doesn't budge. Like, it does not budge. This does not move no matter what. I've cried like my eyes out in it. Like, I've wiped my eye on accident. Like, this does not move. It does exactly what it says. It stays all day. It's really dark black, which I like. Some people don't like super like dark black eyeliner, but that's what I like, and that's what this is, and it's just fantastic. All right, my final category is hair care. I've really been trying to take care of my hair. I started taking the Ollie hair vitamins, and that really helped. That's why I have a bunch of little flyaways now, because I have a bunch of new hair growth. But so that's one thing. But these two products that I'm about to mention have been game changers for my hair. They have completely changed my hair. I cannot recommend them enough. And first is the Gisou Honey Infused Hair Mask. This stuff makes my hair so soft and silky when I'm done using it. I basically will replace my conditioner in the shower, let it sit a little bit longer, and that's how I use this. I had a sample size and I just could not wait to buy the full size, so that's what I did. It's just a great hair mask. It really nourishes your hair, and I love everything about Nagin and her company, Gisou, and how all of the honey comes from her bee garden with her father. Everything about this brand I just love. I use the shampoo and conditioner as well. Like, I use everything Gisou for my hair, and I will never switch to anything else. And the final product of my 2021 beauty and skincare favorites and hair is the Gisou Honey Infused Hair Oil. I had been waiting so long to get my hands on this product. I finally got it last Christmas, and this is my brand new restock I just ordered during the Sephora sale that happened recently. I use this every day, morning and night. I use it on the ends of my hair, starting from about here down. I don't put it on my roots because I have greasy roots typically, but I don't know what magic is in this little gold bottle, but it's amazing. The hair oil doesn't feel sticky. It doesn't feel oily. It just feels really luxurious and good. Like, I can tell that every product in Gisou, they spent so much time on the formula because it just feels like exactly what it should without being something it shouldn't. I don't know a better way to say it, but that's like how I feel. Steven uses this too every single day. We both have long hair. His hair is about like this long now. It's pretty crazy, but it's really pretty because he's been using Gisou. So this is my last product. I saved it for last because it's the best, along with that face oil, everything from Gisou. I'm just loving everything from Gisou this year. Gisou was like my big purchase, my splurges this year. I bought the shampoo, the conditioner, the mask, the oil, everything. I cannot recommend it enough. So obviously a cult favorite. You've got to try it. If you haven't tried this, what are you doing? You got to try this. So that is all of my beauty and skincare favorites for 2021. I hope you guys enjoyed learning about some of my favorite products. If you're curious to know exactly what I purchased on my own or what has been gifted to me, I have left little disclaimers down in the description with affiliate links as well, so you can go purchase these if you want to yourself. And I appreciate anybody that clicks through and purchases anything through my links, as it helps support me. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.